get some food. I know a place with good reviews. Table for two, my mom has cancer. A 15-minute wait is fine. And do you need my name? I'm the one whose mom has cancer. I'll have a burger, my mom has cancer. I'll have some fries on the side, a soda water too. And what about you? She'll have the burger too, but her mother is a dancer. Astrological sign is Cancer. What a coincidence. My mom has the same birthday as you. And also the other thing, it's our first date. Did I mention my mom and her cancer? What's that, your friends got engaged? Well, my mom is full of cancer. I think it's our last date. I just can't stand her. Whenever I'm single and I miss being in a relationship, I just talk to myself about things that don't interest me. And then I accuse myself of not listening. Then I go to a movie theater and I let a random person decide what movie we see. And I pay for both of our tickets. Then when I get home, I get angry about something really stupid. And then I slam a door, and I sleep on the couch. So I don't really feel like I'm missing anything. It's pretty much the same. My ex-girlfriend used to say the cutest things, like, "Yeah, I don't want to renew our lease." It was the way she said it. She said something really funny the other day. Probably. I don't know for sure because she doesn't speak to me anymore. But chances are she probably said something funny at some point. It's not that bad. We're actually really good friends. With other people. I don't like to think of us as broken up. I like to think that we're playing the longest game of hide and seek. She's just really good. It's been like 3 years. I don't know where she is. I went on a TV show. It was a show that I don't even like, because I thought it might be good to be seen by 7 million people. But I could not have been more wrong. 'Cause Simon Cowell thinks I suck. Heidi Klum said I suck. The lady from Modern Family hates my guts. Howie Mandel didn't seem to like me, but he didn't hate me as much as Simon did. Simon Cowell really hated me. Well, I hate him too. Simon, fuck you. What do you even do? Are you good at anything else besides being a fucking prick? Simon Cowell, is there anyone in your life who would say you're a real nice guy? Even your wife cannot pretend pretend because she used to be married to your friend until you had sex with her in their bed. I guess what I'm saying is you would not do well on a talent show, whether you were judged on your ability or your character, you talentless piece of shit. Heidi Klum, your fame has waned, your career has seen much better days. Lady from Modern Family, I don't even know your name. Howie Mandel, you were big in the 80s for putting a rubber glove on your face and blowing air into it, and that's still the funniest thing you've ever done. Simon Cowell, you can go get fucked. Heidi Klum, I think you suck. Lady from Modern Family, I still don't even know your name. Howie Mandel, you can eat some shit. Take your rubber glove and choke on it. You haven't been remotely relevant since 1988. None of you have talent, so what the hell do you know? America's got more talent than the judges on that show. Thank you, good night. I have a friend who's such a compulsive liar that not even this is true. I like to take placebos recreationally. I do enjoy everything in moderation, but only sometimes. I like to refer to real grass as artificial astroturf. I'm starting a solitaire league, so please do not apply. I used to be addicted to having interventions, but my friends and family didn't know what to do about it. Nobody ever said anything, so I had to quit cold turkey. I once said, and I quote, I'm paraphrasing right now. Wait, was that it? Well, it was something along those lines anyway.
Everybody, happy Sunday. Welcome to KO Comedy. That's right, it is the Sunday edition. We've got an awesome show for you tonight. Your boy Casey McNeil is here. He brought a lot of awesome friends. I'm excited. But before we get there, you guys, let's get down to some business. Hello, I'm your tech. I'm Annie Dies a lot. I'm going to go over a few things that everyone can do at home to help this show go nice and smoothly. The very first thing, if you are here in the Zoom room, and most of you have already done it, now's a great time to go ahead, turn on those mics and cameras. Do it, do it, do it. It helps the show go so much better when we can see your faces and hear your laughter. We get it. It's the internet. If you don't want to, so be it. But go ahead, do us a favor. At the bottom of your screen, there is a reactions button. Light that up. Let us see if you're laughing, crying, disgusted. There's all kinds of emojis there. Go ahead. Go ahead and use those. Yeah, it helps. It helps a lot. And let's see. Everyone on Twitch, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate all of you over there. You're totally welcome to come hang out here in the Zoom room. Interact with us live. Yeah, absolutely. You can. It's pretty easy. You can go to kocomedy.com, sign up for the email. You'll get a link for not just this room, but all of our other shows. You guys, we have shows every day of the week. Some of them are even KO Comedy Zoom room exclusives. Like Friday night, we're going to have the after party. That's only going to be here. So definitely go ahead, sign up for that. And for those of you that are here in the Zoom room, if you want to see what's happening on Twitch, you're absolutely welcome to. Twitch.tv/Comedy Hub is the home of tons more comedy. We host a lot of KO shows. We have some of our own podcasts that aren't on KO, and we go down every day of the week. There's something going down every single day. There's also a Twitch special. It is the world's worst AI comedian. That's right. He's god awful. He is so bad. That's right. Laughing Larry. He's there. He's not good, you guys. He's not good. We've been trying to work on his personality some because he went through something. He became a massive asshole. Then he got depressed. We're hoping that now he's just back to his normal, not terrible so funny self. Yes, yeah. Yes. But he's there. If you want to talk with Laughing Larry, it's really easy. You just start your comment with @LaughingLarryAI, and then type in what you want to type in. He will respond. Will it be funny? Probably not. But he's there. He's there for all of you. You guys, we have got, did I show that? There it is. Twitch.tv/Comedy Hub. You guys, we have some really awesome comedians for you, and you are welcome. It's a free show. That being said, we still ask that you support everybody. The best way you can do that is give everyone a follow. Help their algorithms out. See if they're going to be in a town near you. See if they have new content. It doesn't take hardly any time or cost anything to follow them. So during everyone's sets, I'm going to go ahead, drop their Instagram handles both on my screen and down in the chat. Go follow them. Just do it. However, if you guys want to donate, we're not going to say no to that. Absolutely. You can tip us. It's pretty easy. We take Venmo @KO-comedy. We also take PayPal, KOComedyShows@gmail.com. And if you're watching over on Twitch, you guys, we take those bits as well. And you guys, we don't just take your money. No. We like to give back. And how do we do that? We're going to give you a shout out right here live on stream. It's going to go down. Your name is going to go on our donor board of the month. And so far, you guys, this is our second Sunday. We've got Abigail H. Brown up there from last week, William Reynolds, and Evil Dave. Every time you submit something, I'm going to find something Thanksgiving Day related and slap your name on it. It's happening. Abigail H. Brown, she's a pilgrim frog. William Reynolds, always doing something weed related. His name is on a turkey leg bong. And Evil Dave, that's supposed to be a Thanksgiving Day spread, but your name is Evil Dave. So, of course, your name is on, like, some kind of weird skull-looking thing. That's what we're going to do for you guys. That's what we do for you guys. And let's see. There's really only one more thing. It's the most important thing of the whole show. If you're not doing this, you should probably just, I mean, I can't say go home. You might be at home, but just turn it off. That's enjoy the show, you guys. Enjoy it. It's going to be absolutely great. All right, that's it. That's the end of me. I'm going to go away now. I'm going to bring up your host of the night. You guys, you got to check out his special. It's on Amazon Prime. And you got to check him out right now because he's here right now. You guys give it up for Casey McNeil.
Yes, it's me. Yes, yeah. I'm here, or some kind of imposter. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you guys are all here. Yes, you can see my special on Amazon, and please do. I like that. I had a bad week. Well, I had a busy week. I had a few auditions. I was one day on set, And I had a show last night that I actually absolutely bombed at. And it was like I was opening for Corey Rodriguez, who he's like a great comic. And opening for him, I felt like I was opening for a rock band. You know, it's like when they introduced the rock band. If you ever open for a rock band, you guys, you know, and they introduce the rock band, Evening Star Productions presents AC/DC. That's how it goes. But first, the comedy stylings of Casey. You know, it's the worst. Yeah. So I don't believe in political jokes, because that's how those guys get elected. Thanks. But I do. I tell you, I've been thinking about this whole Trump thing, and I'm thinking that I'm wondering if it's like the Mandela effect. Like, you know, I'm going to wake up one day and it's not going to have ever happened. You guys know what the Mandela effect is? It's like a false memory that people back in the 90s, there was a great swath of people that thought that Mandela died. And then all of a sudden he wasn't dead. And so people go, don't you remember when Mandela died? And they're like, yeah, all these people remember that. Do you guys know what that's why they call it the Mandela effect. It's like this false memory. Another one that they have is that Sinbad made a genie movie. That Sinbad made a genie movie and it doesn't exist. No such movie. But everybody swears they've seen it. Their mother had it in the collection. Sinbad made a terrible genie movie. And the Berenstain Bears were Berenstain Bears. That's the Mandela effect. So I can see it. They say that somebody goes back in time and changes things. So there's because, you know, to right the wrongs of the past and make the future turn out right. Well, I can see them doing that for Trump. But I think about the 90s. I think, you mean to tell me that Sinbad made a movie so bad it killed Nelson Mandela? Thanks. That's a long way to go for that, but I like it. I keep thinking that maybe we lost. Well, I shouldn't say we. Maybe the loss was in the air because I didn't answer those emails that I get. I've been getting those emails from politicians. Do you get those? They're addressed directly to me and say, Casey, our democracy is in jeopardy. Saving our country is all up to you now, Casey. Like, you guys pinned your hopes on me? Mm-hmm. Let me say, if I go to the bank and the dry cleaners in the same day, I need a fucking nap. You think Biden's not up to the task? Besides, you know, I never passed the background checks. I'm still hiding the TV from Rent-A-Center. Fuck you, Finger Hut. You never catch me, Columbia Record House people. Yeah, you got to be in the right room for that Finger Hut joke. Finger Hut's a credit card for poor people. Okay. Yeah, I had weird algorithms lately. I've been getting the algorithms for yachts. Yachts in my algorithms. Yes, yachts. And I get really interested in because I never saw inside a yacht. So I want to look at the staterooms. I want to see down below. What do they look like down below? And the staterooms. So then after I've seen about 400 of these yacht ads, I get to be a quasi expert. I'm like, oh, look at this one. It's a 72-foot pilot house flush deck. It's only $499,000. Meanwhile, my debit card got declined at Burger King the other day for a cheeseburger. That wasn't very nice. That wasn't very funny. Yeah, I was at the drive-thru window, so the guy's running the card. You know, so I get that look that. Dude, this cheeseburger got declined.
Oh.
I'm like, come on, man. Can you try running it again without the cheese? Thanks. But the other thing, the other algorithm ads I've been getting is for mankinis. Man, you know, I thought the algorithms were supposed to be based on your interest and your status or something, but if that was true, I'd be getting algorithms for weed dispensaries and Easy Boy recliners. But instead, I get mankinis. You know what that is? It's like a banana sling for men with the shoulder straps. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's banana sling with shoulder straps. And they got the guys modeling it and everything in there. I don't know why they think that would be a good idea for me. I don't know. I got a few compliments. Thanks, both of you. No, one of the things that's bothering me lately is like, I don't know if you guys, we're all supposed to be into algorithms. You know, it doesn't matter if you've been in a movie or anything like that. It's all about views and followers and status and all that crap, right? So I try to get my followers. I try to get my views. I got my special and all that stuff out there. Now, you guys know I have OCD, right? So at night, I listen to a box fan, and it's just a video. I have an actual box fan that I run, but I also listen to the sound of a box fan on YouTube. It's just a YouTube video that plays for like 9 hours. It's just a box fan. 15 million views. You know, hey, did you see Casey's Amazon special? It got 100,000 views. Well, he's no box fan. Oh shit! Yeah, I had a couple of auditions. I got to be on set. I was in a movie with Robert Pattinson this week, and yeah. So naturally, back in the steerage class actor holding, we're talking about the Batman thing came up, because he was good. Admittedly, I liked the movie. Oh, that's nice. Get a phone call. Admittedly, I like the movie, but come on, you guys. Do we need another Batman movie? Does Gotham City even need a Batman? Okay, think about it. They've only got like 5 fucking villains, right? You got like the Riddler, the Joker, Mr. Freeze. As I recall, they're pretty easy to pick out of a crowd. They shouldn't be hard to locate. They always live in slanted buildings, right? They must have the most inept police force on earth. I can picture one of their cops coming upon the villain and calling it in. Yeah, dispatch, this is car 214. Yeah, we got a heavily armed clown down here. Yeah, he's squatting in a slanted building next to the old amusement park. Oh, that checked out. Okay, all right. I saw a documentary about Wonder Woman. You see Wonder Woman? I like Wonder Woman. You guys like Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wonder Woman was made by psychologist William Marston, who based the superhero and her powers on his wife and his lover, and their lover, I should say. So it's based on his wife. Isn't that cool? I guess that's where we get the truth lasso and all that. But then I thought, wow, that's cool to base a superhero on your wife. I wonder what would happen if they based a superhero on my wife. Like, my wife wouldn't have superpowers that could kill you. They would just make you feel really bad about yourself for a few days. My wife would have the kind of superpowers that make you go back to the grocery store 3 times to get the right kind of onion. That is a white onion. Return for the golden onion. I don't think they tried that on Steppenwolf. All right, you guys, you ready to have a good show?
Yeah.
This is a good show. My first guest today, I got to have somebody strong on bullet. And I'm so glad that she is with us today. You can see her upcoming special. What is it called? Happily Divorced in next year's Solo Fest. Please welcome Ruth Brandt.
Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here with all of you. What a great way to spend a Sunday night. So first of all, I need to address a rumor that's been going around the comedy circuit. I hate to disappoint some of you, but I am not Lady Gaga's mother. I am also not Barbara Streisand's daughter or Christine Baranski's sister. What I am is a Scorpio type A Jew, originally from New York, with lots of opinions. And I don't mind sharing them, like right now. So let's get started.
Okay.
So people often make assumptions about me just based on my appearance. So first things first, I am not a real blonde. So whatever you're thinking, you're wrong.
Oh.
I work all the time. I have 2 careers. I have had 2 parents who were immigrants, and I do not have a partner anymore. And when I was married, it still felt like I was single because I did all the work. What I do have, though, is chutzpah. And if you don't know what that means, it is Yiddish for balls.
Right.
And if you don't have any, I just can't help you. Anyway, so I have been practicing intermittent fasting for about a year now, and I have to say it's very effective. And I do something called the 16-8 method, which means I fast for about 16 hours, and then I eat during an 8-hour period. And when I was recently in London, and I continued the 16-8 method, except I did something called reverse intermittent fasting. I ate as much as humanly possible within a 16-hour period, and then I waited for my stomach to go down during the 8-hour period. God forbid I should walk by a crumpet, a scone, or a pastry without consuming it. I did not want to insult the monarchy. Those poor people, they've been through enough, right?
Right.
So food is my love language and always has been. I come from a long and proud lineage of Eastern European food pushers who conveyed their love through food because they couldn't find the words to say it.
Danish.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but the truth is, I do not like people who don't like to eat. I think there is something inherently wrong with them. You know, life is short and then you die. Eat the cake. Just eat the cake. It won't kill you. You know what will kill you? Everything else. And, I when I see somebody who's deprives themselves, they never look happy. They on the verge of snapping or fainting or killing somebody. So I usually carry an arsenal of snacks with me just in case. And if I have the misfortune of running into somebody who doesn't eat, I quickly shove a cookie down their mouth as fast as possible as a caution to protect myself and everybody else. So what else can I say? I have this false misconception that the Brits are smarter than us. They are not. They're not smarter. It's just the accent. But have you ever noticed that for the upscale car commercials, this is who they hire? They're not going to hire somebody for Queens or Brooklyn to do a They're going to hire a Brit, and they could be as dumb as dirt. But because of the accent, they sound like Shakespearean scholars. So there's that. And if a Brit told me to go fuck myself, I would probably take it as a compliment. I would say, very nice. I'll go fuck myself. Would you like to be friends? Anyway. I've always loved the Beatles. I'm a huge Beatle fan. So when I was in London, I dragged my ladies with me, my running group that I went with, to Abbey Road to recreate the iconic album cover.
It was a great picture too.
Oh, well, thank you. But Casey, it was a massive fail. You know why? I forgot to do my research. If you're going to go to London and do something like that, just at least Google what it's supposed to look like. It was a massive fail. Our heads were going in every single direction. Our arms were waving in every single possible way. But the worst offense is that we walked in the opposite that Beatles did. And my friend was directing traffic. We made absolute spectacles of ourselves in front of people that we will never see again. It took us 11 hours to fly there and less than 11 minutes to make jackasses out of ourselves. Anyway, we'll always have Abbey Road. But John and George were rolling in their graves. So I am about to celebrate another birthday in a few days.
Yay!
Thank you. They keep coming around, like mortgage payments and mediocre ex-husbands. But while I'm very grateful to have another trip around the sun, let's be honest, aging is not for lightweights. Can we all agree on that? Aging
Yeah.
a lot of weight. I mean, I can pretend that 60 is the new 40, but that's only because we're expected to still work like we're 40 when we're 60. My driver's license doesn't lie, and neither do my feet, my or my pelvic floor. And by the way, Kegels do not work. Kegels do not work, my friend. Just ask any woman who's pushed a few babies out of her birth canal. The person who invented Kegels is the biggest scam artist in history. In other words, a man. I went to my gynecologist and she told me to imagine that I was sucking up a straw from my vagina through the top of my head and out of my head, kind of like a reverse Kundalini rising without the benefits. I tried this and I had to go to the bathroom immediately. Plus, I think I stopped breathing. Okay, I see that I have a minute left. So where do I want to go from here? We'll just talk about aging so I can depress everybody in the room. The body also makes new and unexpected noises as we age. I arrived at my hairdresser recently and I was out of breath. She asked me if I was okay. I said, yes, absolutely. I lied. She said, what were you doing? I said, I just came from the gym. I lied. All I did was I took 20 steps from the car to the salon, holding a book bag, a purse, and a cup of tea. And I was completely winded. Also, my ankle creaks when I least expect it. You know, my right ankle was creaking in Shavasana, which is corpse pose in yoga, which is kind of ironic because it was so loud. It did wake up everybody from the dead during my yoga class. Listen, you know, I'm grateful. At least I'm alive. And my motto is, I creak, therefore I am. And that's my name is Ruth Brandt. Thank you for listening.
Great, yeah, give her a hand, Ruth Brandt. Yeah, man, I tell you, the new thing for me was sore from sleeping. Sore from sleeping. Yeah, I guess that 8 hours just laying there really knocks it out of you. I don't know. If trivia, Beatles trivia, Ruth, did you know that Paul McCartney can't read music?
What?
It's true. Paul McCartney not read music to this day.
How is that even possible? He was
That's what I said. And as a big fan, you'll probably even be even a bigger fan now. She's like, how did he do it? Yeah, pretty incredible, right?
Artist. My God, he can't read music. And
can't read music. Can't read a lick.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, how about that? Let's give Paul McCartney a hand. Yay!
Yeah.
I'm glad to bring our next comic up to the stage. He's a winner of the show Talent Show, and he's the producer and creator and host of the Bombing Run game show. Please put your hands together for Aaron Despeba.
All right. Thank you so much, Casey. Love it. Love it. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my comedy buddy, my life coach, the Evil Knievel Stump Penis, and my one-eyed monster, Orb.
Okay.
What did you just say? One-eyed monster. Go ahead and tell your first joke, Aaron. Oh, you're goading me to tell my first joke? Yeah, go ahead. Tell your first joke. Okay. Yeah, my name's Aaron. My dad decided to put What are you doing? Nothing. I was waiting for you to tell your first joke. Okay. Yeah, my name's Aaron. My dad decided to put 2 A's in my name, so You're mimicking me. I'm mocking you. There's a difference. 2 A's in my name, so I'd be first to be picked on by the bullies at school. Rude. I'm going to show you rude in 2 seconds. Quick, Casey, call HR. I don't know about you, but I hate this time of year. The temperature drops and my hands get really cold. You're telling me? Have you heard of mittens? You're a mitten. Your mom was a glove, and your dad was a crusty sock. And they met together at the Lost Sock Strip Club too. And I inherited the poor circulation from my grandpa. Why couldn't you inherit his ability to tell jokes?
Oh.
I life coach Orb, everyone. And I hate raking leaves. They always keep coming down. And if Isaac Newton was here right now, I'd give that guy a sucker punch. Yeah. Why can't you just dump them back on the neighbor's lawn like you do with the dog crap? I don't know, Orb. Someone keeps telling on me. You have a clue who that is? I'm part of Neighborhood Watch. I got to tell them everything. Yeah, me and my wife had a discussion the other night, and she says, we can have sex 6 times a week if I do it alone. Yeah, I don't blame her. I wish I could do comedy alone. Wait, hold on. Which hand do you use with your one-eyed monster? Well, it isn't this hand. This is disgusting. Why can't you do that stranger trick? You mean use this hand? No, just pretend you don't know me. Okay, Orb. I don't know. That's not going to work. And I've been losing my energy to commute to work lately, and that's bad since I work from home. Man, I wish you'd find a job outside the house. Well, why would you make me do that? So I could have some time to myself to change the locks. Well, what? Why? Why would you do that to me? I find your mere presence insulting. What made you think you're a great life coach? My life has been spectacular. What part? Where you're a peeping Tom private eye or Evel Knievel stump penis? The part where I was your life coach and ruining your life? Okay. And my company's going all in on artificial intelligence, and I really hate it. Why? Because you know it's smarter than you? No, I just don't like the idea of the machines taking over. Oh, I get it. It happened to my home planet. Really? No, yeah, we all became AI.
Uh-huh.
Let that sit there for a second. Okay. And I don't know about you, but I hate the idea of self-driving cars. Can you imagine leasing one of these things? It would auto-repo itself. Get behind the payments and, drive itself back to the dealership. And just for my luck, I would have an honest car. It's a Lincoln. Oh, my gosh. Orb, this has been so much fun. We're still going on. But you know what? 2 big family holidays are coming up. Well, it's about damn time you celebrate my birthday twice. No. I meant Thanksgiving and Christmas. Well, at least you're starring in one of them. How's that? You're a butterball. Why don't you get stuffed and get some meat on those bones? Oh, my God. I just don't. I'm not looking forward to having Thanksgiving dinner with my in-laws either. Last year I brought drumsticks. Too bad they already had the bongos. And Christmas is when my wife's birthday is too. That's really bad. So you're double screwed on gifts. Well, no, I actually just rewrap her Christmas gifts. Does she feel cheated? No, but she thinks I have short-term memory loss. If I were her, I'd forget your presence. Okay. That's not right. You're taking out the joy of the holidays. No, I'm not. I took Joy to a Holiday Inn. And I gave her the gift that keeps on giving. Oh, what's that? Herpes simplex 2. STDs are not a gift, Orb. Working with you is like Boxing Day. Really? Yeah, I just want to deck you now. Okay, that's not nice, Orb. That's not nice at all. I don't know what he talks about some days. I do. Orb, what else do you do? You want to tell everybody what planet you're from? Yes. By the way, guys, if you don't know me, I am Orb. I am from the planet Oculus. Yeah. That's we're suing Zuckerberg for being too meta. That's what we're doing there. Okay, Orb. That's just. Wow. So, what was your first job on planet Earth? Oh, I was Evel Knievel stump penis. Yeah. You should have seen the one night stands I jumped. Okay, Orb, you don't have to act it out. Act it out. Did you ever have a accident, you know what I mean, an STD? Not that time. I had an STC. STC? Sexually transmitted child? Well, how'd you know it was yours? She has my eye. You know, and I haven't been feeling really good lately. Did you go to the doctor? Well, no, I made a virtual appointment. So you went to WebMD. What do you have? God, I hope it's terminal. It is if I keep working with you. The doctor says it's migraines. Oh, why is that? Oh, it's from stress from working in a hostile work environment. Find her another job. I was talking about you. I'm a pleasure to work with. Who said that? I want to know who said that. Me, myself, and I. So you're saying you don't work well in a team environment? I only work as an alien overlord. Bow before me, fools. Okay, that's enough, Orb. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. You're not nice. You're not nice at all. You know what, Orb? I have a complaint to make. Oh God, what is it? Well, I've seen you laying on the floor today, laying on the couch, laying across the railroad tracks. Have you ever been called a lazy eye? That's insensitive. I was born that way. Oh, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your illegal alien snowflake feelings. What did your parents do for you anyway? They told me to get off my ass and get a job. I was on their last optic nerve. Okay, that makes sense. So what kind of job did you have in Oculus? I was a private eye. Oh, really? And I got arrested 26 times for being a peeping Tom. Oh, God, Orb, that's terrible. And not once was I ever a private eye. Well, Orb, I think it's about time to go. I love how you're patriotically dressed for the show. So are you. Green short, gray sweatpants. You're a white guy with red neck and blue balls. How'd you know my balls were blue? I painted them last night when you were asleep. I went to the doctor thinking there was something wrong with me. Yeah, there is. You're dumb as shit. I've been AA Ron, and I've been Orb. Thank you, guys.
Hey, Ron, give him a hand.
Thank you. Thank you. Forget about him. Thank you.
Yeah, I tell you, I had to go in for a checkup recently, and you know how you go in that office and they tell you to disrobe, right? And when you're disrobing, they leave the room like they're giving you some privacy or something. But then as soon as you get all your clothes off, they come back in the room with assistants and everything.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is I think I need a new dentist. Also, I did have a checkup recently. I'm 100% cancer free.
Thank God.
Yes, thank you. Let's see, how long has it been? I was born in myself was 64 in August, so let's see, it's 64 years, cancer free. That stuff sounds terrible. No one gets that joke. I've never had cancer. I don't want it. So I hope to stay cancer free. Are you guys ready for another comic? Let's first. Let's go to the board. I got to go to the board. You guys ready for the board? Woo!
Yeah.
All right, Annie, tell us what's
Go to
up.
the board.
I promised earlier, you guys, if you guys donate to the show, which you don't have to, but we appreciate it, I'm going to give you a shout out. So far this month, we've had Abigail H. Brown, William Reynolds, and Evil Dave all contribute to it. So thank you guys so much for being here last week. But now, you guys, now it's time for tonight's. And you guys, is it even a show without him? William Reynolds dropping $15. William, thank you so much. I'm sure you noticed a theme, you guys. Our $15 a month used to be something on a bong, your name on a bong. And so now whenever William donates, I just try to find something bong related. So there we go. There's
Nice.
a turkey bong right there. William, we appreciate you. So yeah, thank you so much. And you guys, the night is far from over. So if you want to get your name up there, you absolutely can. It's really easy. We take Venmo at KO-comedy. We also take PayPal. That's KOcomedyshows@gmail.com. And if you're watching over on Twitch, we take those bits as well, you guys. So thank you so much. In fact, Twitch, I'm seeing some bits come in right now. We appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and give you a shout out here after another comedian or two. But you guys, thank you so much. And Twitch and everybody that's here tonight, don't forget, it's not about donating. We won't say no. We appreciate it, absolutely. But also, did you know you can support everyone that you see here tonight just by giving them a follow? So don't forget, I'm flashing their Instagram handles both on my screen and down in the chat during their sets. And if you missed them, just stick around for a few minutes after. I'll go ahead and flash everyone's Instagram handles again. So thank you guys so much. We're going to go back to the comedy, back to where it's funny. So give it up for your host. And don't forget to support him. You can follow him at Casey's Comedy. You can also check out his special on Amazon Prime right now. You guys, it's Casey McNeil.
Hey, everybody. Let's bring another comic to the table. I'm so glad to have her here. I have not seen her perform before on the show, and so I'm delighted. She's the host of Lisa's Clubhouse. Please put your hands together for Lisa Harmon.
All right, thanks. Thanks so much. It's great to be here in my spare bedroom. You guys, I just passed my 20th anniversary. Has anybody been married that long, 20 years? All right. No,
Yes.
you know, my husband is totally sick of my crap. I mean, totally. I mean, I'm so old that I can't really fool around anymore. And I know he wants to be with a young girl that can go all night. I know he does. It's okay. I want to be with a young guy too. I do. I want to be with a young man young enough to eat salt.
Damn. So
I like to go out for French fries. If anybody's available. All right, you guys. Now, people normally clap a lot when I say I'm married 20 years, and I say, don't worry, you don't have to. But you guys didn't clap, so you saved me the trouble. That's good. Maybe you guys know you have to get married when you live in New York, and you have to because you need someone to sit in the car while you bring the groceries up. No parking, so you have to get married. Getting married in New York, it's like getting a rent-stabilized apartment. First, you're like, yeah, this is terrific. And then 6 months in, you're like, I'm never getting out of this until I'm dead. A couple of months ago, there was a thing going around on Facebook where they were asking everybody, what would make you join a cult? I'm like, free parking. Free parking. I will espouse any batshit conspiracy theory or drink any Kool-Aid if you just find a place for my car, please. You guys. One time I really did get mad at my husband and I was really thinking about leaving him. So I jumped on the computer to look for a divorce lawyer. And, back then they used to say, click here for a Red Lobster dinner for two, so I start clicking on it. And then the next thing I know, I'm watching puppy videos and 3 hours goes by. I totally forgot why I even turned on the computer in the first place, right? It takes a lot of tenacity to get a divorce, a good attention span, which I don't have. I realized if I ever really did break up with my husband, then I'd have to live in a walk-up with a bunch of other comedians. That's like a fate worse than death, right? I bet you if you live with comedians, they probably get you when you're in the shower and they run their premises and jokes on you, when you can't get out. That's what I think would happen. I think one jerk at a time is plenty for me, actually. My husband is Cuban. He's Latino. They're so macho, the Latino men. He told me he had a full mustache when he was only 7 years old. I thought I was the only one. He was hairy when I met him, but then he turned 40. Oh my God. Chia. It comes right out of their ears. They don't tell you that when you're getting married. In 10 years, they're going to have hair coming out of their ears. But I guess they also don't tell you that in 20, I'm going to have hair coming out of my ears. So I guess I can't judge. I guess I can't judge too much. I'm not Latina, though people talk to me in Spanish all the time. I'm Armenian. I'm Armenian. Well, if you live in New York and you don't learn Spanish, you're not paying attention. You have to, if you live in New York, by the time you get to be my age, you know a lot of Spanish and a good amount of Yiddish also. You know, it's just what you pick up when you live here. But I'm actually Armenian, and most people never heard of us, right? But we don't care. We're Christians from the Middle East. We're just happy to be alive. Thank you, everyone. Yes, people never heard of us, but they heard of Kim Kardashian. Of course, she's famous. She's half Armenian. And, you know, this is exactly what she would look like, you know, if it wasn't for the nose job, liposuction, and laser hair removal. I'm like the Kim Kardashian before picture.
Hello.
And there's all these plastic surgery stuffs, and they say, I would never do this, and I would never do that. And I'm just saying it right now. If I had the dough, I would do all of it. I wouldn't even think twice. I would do all of it. And of course, she has that money because, you know, she banged everybody and put it on the internet. I'm so stupid, I banged everybody. I didn't put it on the internet. Stupid. I blame my publicist. You guys, I'm getting older too. I'm getting older, like Ruth was talking about, and they tell me at my age, you know, in my area here, to expect a little dryness. They tell me expect a little dryness. The Sahara, that's a little dryness, okay? This is like if you leave Play-Doh out overnight.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
No.
Somebody who did that. Yes, you know. It's not, you can't fuck it after that. No, it's over. It's like a hard and crumbly cat turd.
Like jacking off with sandpaper. Shit.
So, you know, it is like, and the blue book on it is ridiculous. Not a car crowd. All right. No, I am getting old. I know, like, I'm at that point now where I don't know if I'm having a cardiac event. You know, if my bra's too tight or if I'm having a cardiac event. I screwed that one up. But yeah, you know, did you ever come home from work, Ruth? You're so tired. I came home from work. I was so tired. I ran in my bedroom to take my bra off, you know. It was already off. That's not good. That is not good. No, that's not good. I told my mom, I said, Mom, my face is, I need Botox. She goes, you need lipo and a full facelift.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. That's why we become comedians, right? Because we have supportive moms. Okay.
Right.
We're so overloaded with self-confidence, we decided to become a comedian. Yeah. Oh, there's so much going on. I performed with this. Did you ever go? I was talking to this guy at a party, and I got so turned around. Right? This guy said to me at this party, we were talking about BJ's. I don't even know how it came up. We were talking about BJ's, and this guy said to me, "Well, you never did that for money, right?" And I go, "Oh no, I never did that for money." But now I'm at my age. I'm starting to think, wait a minute, you didn't do it for money. Why the heck did you do it? Because you're dumb, you know, that's why, you know. I think probably because I was young and loaded up with hormones, you know, that's probably why I did it. And probably because, you know, I think I do that stuff because, you know, like as you want a connection, you want an emotional connection with a man. But of course, that's not a thing. That is not a real thing, you guys. So the other night I was on a show with this girl younger than me, and she gets on stage and she goes, "Oh my God, I hate when I go to the club and I meet some guy who asks me my name, and then the next thing I know, he takes me around behind the club to try to get a BJ." And I was stunned. I was like, "Oh my God, they ask you your name?" All right. Thanks for having me, everybody. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed having fun with you guys. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lisa Harmon, ladies and gentlemen, so awesome. What a great set. I'm so glad that you were here. I have some news for you though, Lisa. I've been married 33 years.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Three different women.
Oh.
Yeah. It took me a few times to get it right. The first time I got married, I should have known it wasn't going to work out the first time. Well, let's put it this way. Here's the line you'll never hear. I was dating a stripper and everything turned out great. So you guys ready for another comic?
Yeah.
It's a good one. Sonas couldn't be with us tonight, and so my good friend decided to cover for her and help us out, and I'm so glad to have him. He is a Boston comedy legend, a staple around here. Please put your hands together for Dead Air Dennis Mahler.
Yay! Hello, everybody. I love that. Boston comedy staple. That's just a nice way of saying he's too old to be still doing open mics. I love this, by the way. My introduction is we got somebody who was famous, but they didn't show up. So here's Dennis instead. Like, this is the best fill-in job I ever had. The literal voice of Hello Kitty was supposed to be on the show. And who do we get to replace him? A middle-aged white guy with depression. That's perfect. You were expecting Hello Kitty. You got a guy who knows how much weight his ceiling fan can support. So,
Jesus Christ.
and I'm still 7 pounds away from its limit.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you don't have to worry about me until I start losing weight. Then you're like, oh, maybe we should check in on Dennis. Okay. Hey, Andy, can you do me a favor real quick? Can you bring the lights up in the Zoom? Because I think I made it too dark. I was... I love doing Zoom. I love doing the KO shows. Thank you guys so much for having me back. I love seeing the familiar faces, and I love seeing the new faces. And thank you to the people watching on Twitch. Please follow all of us. I need the validation because I just started eating a salad today, so you can see where we're going down. Okay, going back to the suicide jokes from a guy living right now in the basement with rats above his head. All right, now we're getting cute. I know. I'll just keep making it sadder. I'm a 43-year-old man with a roommate. Yeah. And by the way, I'm lying to you. I have 2 roommates. Okay. Things are working out well for me. All right. I have, let's talk about this. I have sleep apnea. If you don't know what sleep apnea is, sleep apnea is when your body slowly seeks revenge on you for eating a cheeseburger by strangling you in your sleep. The way I found out I have sleep apnea is you have to do a sleep study. And a sleep study, by the way, is they go home, they send you home with a machine that you hook up, and registers your sleep, right? It's not somebody just sitting in the dark while you're sleeping just with a notepad. La, la, la. The results of my sleep study showed that on average, well, by the way, my doctor tells me that a typical case of sleep apnea is defined by being woken up 3 or more times in a night because your body has difficulty breathing. My sleep study showed I woke up on average 65 times an hour. Yeah, that's physically impossible, right? If you're awake 65 times in one 60-minute period, that's not sleeping. It's Netflix with your eyes closed. By the way, the way I found out I have sleep apnea is I sleepwalk. And the way I found out that I sleepwalk is that I fell out of bed, cracked my skull, bit through my tongue, and dislocated 2 ribs. Yeah. I can sleepwalk. I'm just not good at it. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm at the end of the day I have new medications now that cause a lot of indigestion. So this is basically most of my day right now is fighting back burps because I talk for a living, which is, wonderful. Perfect. Anyway, so sleep apnea, which by the way, I do want to point out, like when you have sleep apnea, they send you home with a CPAP machine. If you don't know what a CPAP machine is, that is it's basically just picture a Bane mask fucked an air mattress. That's air mattress pump. That's basically what it is. It is a gimp suit that just force feeds air down your gullet. That's basically what it is. Like, I put this mask on with a hose attached to a pump. I look like a jet fighter pilot who's too fat to fly. I sleep apnea. So, by the way, which the sleep apnea, definitely the CPAP machine is not helping me in the bedroom. Like, no woman on Tinder wants to go home with a guy who looks like he's going to end up like Goose by the end of the night from the movie Maverick. Nope, that's the movie Top Gun. All right, guys, I'm working up without a net here on some old material that I'm trying to reframe. Anyway, let's keep going. All right. No, so yeah, I did honestly, by the way, I did beat my sleep apnea. I did lose 70 pounds and I cured my sleep apnea. And you're right not to cheer me on for that, because I did lose 70 pounds, but I gained back 20. So I didn't beat sleep apnea as much as I put it on pause. So I'm slowly on my way back to being a big ball of sleeping apnea, just a non-stop snoring machine. But I did lose a bunch of weight, and apparently I didn't lose enough weight to not catch type 2 diabetes. So yeah, Here we are. Which, by the way, I do bless my doctor's heart. He keeps trying to convince me that it's he just calls it diabetes. He's not specific. And of course, I know I know it's type 2 diabetes because clearly I'm type 2 material. Like, I'm set my group of friends except for beating them to the grave. Like, that's yeah. How many more suicide jokes do we have left? 7. All right, here we go. I have as many suicide jokes left as I do pounds before my ceiling fan will stop creaking when I test the weight limit. Okay. Here's the thing about the diabetes things. I am all right. Here's Here's the thing about diabetes that I'm dealing with right now. Like, type 1 diabetes is a very serious and important medical condition. And type 2 is my fault. Like, do you understand? This is a problem for me, like, right now. Right? And here's the bigger problem. Not only do I not, I guess here's the good news. I don't have type 2 diabetes. The confusing news, I don't have type 1 diabetes. I have a brand new style of diabetes. Oh. I have a diabetes called LADA, L-A-D-A. It's latent autoimmune diabetes in adults. My body produces an enzyme that is causing diabetes. I have all the worst parts of type 1 diabetes and all the worst parts of type 2 diabetes and none of the benefits. I am the daywalker of diabetes. Do you understand that? No. Guys, I'm Fat Blade. It's very troubling for me to deal with this. It is. It's causing me a lot of stress. I was talking to my endocrinologist the other day, my diabetes doctor. And I know endocrinologist is a very big word for a guy who looks like he has trouble saying monosyllabic, because it's very cruel to make people who have one-syllable words say monosyllabic. But I was telling her, I was like, I was having a lot of difficulty, like, it felt hopeless, like my diagnosis, like, this is my new life. And this is, I brought this on myself, I screwed my life up and here we are. And that's when she's like, no. Look, you have to understand, LADA and diabetes in general is nothing you caused. Type 1, type 2, LADA, it's genetics. We really don't know what causes it. It's not something that you brought onto yourself. It's not your fault. It's the way you were designed. Does that make you feel it? And she goes, I'm a diabetes doctor and I have diabetes now. Like, if there was anyone who could have prevented it, it was me, but it's not preventable. It's genetics. And then she was like, does that make you feel better? I went, no. A guy who's depressed and paranoid and has paranoid thoughts that the world is out to get him. Like, do you understand? Like, I don't believe in God, but I also believe in that there is a guy who's plotting against me my entire life. You know what I'm saying? Every day I'm on the highway, if a car cuts me off in the open lane, they did it on purpose to make me late for work. But here's the thing. We're taking medications. We're working. We're fighting. We're trying to get this right. We're trying to make this happen for me, trying to get past my manifest diabetes destiny here. So I take medication, and I'm trying to improve in diet and exercise and go through that and all. The only problem is my doctor keeps getting mad at me because I keep asking if insulin comes in a gummy form. So I've been Dead Air Dennis, man. Thank you guys. Good night.
Awesome. Dead Air Dennis. Yeah. He's got diabetes and a beautiful mind. Have you seen the Jardiance commercial? The Jardiance commercial where they're all dancing and singing around about it's diabetes medicine.
Oh no, I don't know that one.
Oh man, it's like a whole musical and stuff. It's like, what's next? Ozempic on ice. Like fucking diabetic people are not singing and dancing around. They're lucky they got all their toes. Did you say? Did I hear you say rats? Something about rats?
Yeah, I'd like to pretend there's rats running around my ceiling of my basement.
Oh, well, there are here in Somerville because I thought, he's got the Boston curse like all of us.
I live in Alston. I live in literal actual Rat City. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys got to understand Boston has a different kind of rat problem than other places. I mean, it's like different.
It's because we don't have rent control.
Yeah, I came around the corner about a week ago. See, now's the time it's getting cold, and so they're all trying to get inside your house and be inside your house. So I come around the corner, I peeked into the kitchen, and a rat got in the house. And you know what it was doing? First of all, you know what it was doing? Fucking eating the cat food. Oh, that is fucking gangster, man. So it looks at me and it just goes, hey. There's all kinds of stuff around. It's like, hey, eating the cat food. So I go to the Home Depot, right? And I ask him so I said, you know where the rat traps are? You got like rat traps, different kind of traps. He said, oh, they're eating the cat food, huh? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, these rats have got a criminal conspiracy, like a criminal enterprise is so well developed. They're eating all the cat food, It's like, it kill me. So I talked to my wife about it. She goes, you can't do those jokes. You can't do those jokes. I go, what do you mean you can't tell a joke about a rat being in our house? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That's an album side. I'm gonna do the joke. All right, you guys, let's go to the board, Annie. What's up?
Let's do it. Let's see. Buttons. There's another button. All the buttons have now been pushed. I've pushed all the buttons. We're here, you guys. Thank you again so much for supporting KO Comedy. Yes, we do have another donation. Casey, I'm about to tell you all about it. From Twitch, you guys give it up for Abigail Hydrangea Brown dropping $10 on the board. Woo! Abigail, thank you so much. We're going to put you right here. We know that Abigail loves frogs. So I'm trying to find frogs dressed up for Thanksgiving. This is one dressed up as a turkey. Let's go. And yeah, you guys, that's what we're doing. And that's what we're doing this month. When you donate to the show, I'm gonna stick your name on something Thanksgiving related. And if you want to stay anonymous, very easy. Just leave it with your donation. Leave a note saying, I want to stay anonymous. And it's pretty easy. We take Venmo at KO-comedy. We also take PayPal, KOComedyShows@gmail.com. And if you're like Abigail and watching on Twitch, we take those bits as well, you guys. We take those bits as well. And Twitch, while we've got you here, thank you all of you that are watching over there. We appreciate all of you. And even the ones that are chatting, especially the ones that are chatting. Abigail, Pikaha, Groove Salad, Sarah Green. So many of you. I know I'm missing a few people, but you guys are all welcome to join us over here in the Zoom room anytime you like. It's pretty easy. Just go to our website, kocomedy.com, sign up for the email. You'll receive a link for this show and all of the rest of our shows. You guys, we've got some awesome shows coming up this week. I mean, tomorrow, Chirping Bird Comedy with Mark Anthony is here, and we'll see if Judah Friedlander is going to be there. He's often there. Tuesday, Digital Slumber Party with Anthony Kapfer is back. That's right. So yeah, come hang out with us. We also have Zoom exclusive shows, which is another reason to go sign up. For instance, I just said her name, Sarah Green. That's right. That Sarah Green is here in a Zoom exclusive show Friday night. Not this Friday night, but next Friday night.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to like think about things before I really put them out there. But yes, come on through, hang out with us sometimes.
Sets with Dustin.
Right. Yeah, sets with Dustin is great. Dustin Chafin on Thursday nights.
He
You guys can
opens
come be a
for-
part of it. That's
He
right.
opens for Bargatze.
He does. He does open for Nate Bargatze. Yeah, we got a lot of great comedians over here. When is the giveaway? There is no giveaway. Pika Wawa. But for free, you're getting comedy. You're welcome. And Pika Wawa, I think you're new. Thanks for being here. Don't forget, another fun thing you can do that is better than a giveaway is you can follow all of the comedians that you've seen tonight. That's right. Give them all a follow. You want a refund. Well, you know.
You can take
All
away
right.
your follow.
That's right. That's right. All
But
right, you guys.
don't.
We're going to get back to the comedy, you guys. So give it up. Oh, you're a big fan? Fantastic. Thank you, Pika. All right, you guys, we're getting back to the comedy. Don't forget to give him a follow at Casey's Comedy. You can also check out his special over on Amazon Prime. You guys, it's your amazing host. It's Casey McNeil.
Hey, thanks a lot. That's my favorite Greek philosopher to quote. Anonymous. Wah, wah, wah. Now, we have got a fabulous closer for you. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for a great closer? Oh, this man has been at every comedy festival there is known to man. He's the best host of the PNW Black Comedy Festival, best podcast of the PNW Black Comedy Festival. He's been at Idaho Comedy Festival, the Savage Henry Comedy Festival, and now we got him right here. Please put your hands together for Duarte Soupman Barnett.
Oh my God. Thank you for having me, everybody. Fun fact, Casey was talking about people who can't read music. Yeah, Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles can't read music either, fucker. Dennis was complaining about a roommate. I got a roommate too. Yeah, I live with my mom. Hence the urn. Ah, damn it. It didn't come through on the picture. But it's funny. My name's actually Dante. It's spelled all fucked up, though. Yeah. It's Duante. So I get everything from Duante, like Casey said, to Duant. I even get Dwayne sometimes, like the T silent and shit. Worst part for me is when I go to a new job, people have the balls to ask me if I spelled my name right.
Oh, God.
Yeah, like I didn't graduate kindergarten and shit, right? Best part, though, is my name's too ethnic for my resume. I got a master's degree, and the only calls I get for jobs are like liquor store manager, security, garbage man. So I decided to go by my middle name. It's Edward. Yeah. Calls got way better, too. I got calls for like financials, management, IT. One problem, though. They get to the interview. They're looking for Edward. They got a Duante, if you know what I'm saying, right? And then white people always think we got fucked up names. That's not true. I went to the doctor's office. I read the little white girl's name tag. It was Ganell. So I told her, that's a beautiful way to spell Janelle. And she was like, no, sir. My name's Gainel.
What?
Yeah, I said anal with a G, right? She's like, that's inappropriate. I was like, bitch, I'm just trying to remember your name. And then my biggest thing is I'm tired of all these pet parents these days. Yeah, they act like it's the same thing as having a real kid. Yeah, it's not. Because listen, I got 5 kids, and if my 3 or 4-year-old pisses or shits in your front yard, I'm a bad parent. And not only that, but if one of my kids is a biter, I can't just put him down for that shit. That's a harsh penalty. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Seattle. We marched about that. We don't kill black kids no more. Just pit bulls, you guys. Too soon. And then not only that, imagine if I try to breed my kids the way you guys try to breed your pets. That'd just be inappropriate, right? Like if I went to a quinceañera talking about, is that bitch in heat? Yeah, I've always wanted a grandkid who could make her own tortillas. You know what I'm saying? That's highly inappropriate. I'm just, and then I can't make clothes for my kids like you fuckers do your pets. That's how they get bullied. And if one of my kids dies or goes missing, I can't go to the Pet Smarter Pound and get a new one. I got to fill out a whole form. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely can't ask for a white kid next time. They're going to be like, those are worth more. Yeah. Haven't you seen milk cartons? Black kids didn't even get chocolate milk cartons. Shit. Okay. Too soon. I know William laughed at that joke. William's laughing. He just got his mic off. Shit. That's for us, buddy. No. But now that I'm getting older, I feel like my dating life's going to shit. I met this girl and it was going great. We decided to go somewhere else, right? And on the way there, she crashed and died in a car accident.
Whoa.
Yeah, true story. And all I could think is there's easier ways to ghost me, you guys. Not only that, but how am I going to send her this dick pic now? You know what I'm saying? So I decided, being in Seattle, I tried to date, all kinds of people, LGBT, all that, even women with disabilities. And I started dating this deaf girl, and everything was going great. So we got to that dirty, sexy talk, you know what I mean? And I was like, who's your daddy? And she was like, Nanu! And even worse than that, I tried to, do all the sexy talk, and I was working on my ASL. And then I came and got a cramp in my hands and couldn't sign anything. And then my arthritis started kicking in. She thought I was cussing her out. You know what I mean? So I decided to get a deaf girl to have a threesome. I thought this would even things out. And it's hard enough satisfying two women, let alone reading two sets of lips at the same time, if you know what I mean. And then on top of that, she grabbed my dick and was like, is your dick in Braille? And I was like, no. That's just herpes. It's okay. But it's funny to me because people understand, being mixed is weird. People mistake my culture all the time. I had a lady come up to me in Seattle and be like, aren't you one of those Samoas? And I was like, no, ma'am, I'm not a Girl Scout cookie. And if I am a cultural cookie, I'm an Oreo. Get it right. You know what I'm saying? Double stuff thanks to COVID. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I did my 23andMe recently to figure out what I was because I'm all racially ambiguous. And I got to pause there. Tired of white girls doing their 23andMe. Yeah, I don't want to hear about how they're 5% black and they got a big butt and they know how to dance. Yeah. I'm kind of jealous because my black didn't kick in. I can't dance for shit. But don't worry, ladies. My white kicked in. I got good credit, motherfucker. Be the first Dante where the car and the house is in my name, right? But I got back my results, and it's been fucking with my personal identity. This whole time, everybody said I was an angry black guy. Come to find out I'm 60% white. Yeah. Guess I'm an angry white guy, right? Here's the funny part, though. I tried to go to one of their meetings. Yeah. They wouldn't let me in. I had a sheet on and everything. I was like, no. There was a guy at the door talking about there's no tea in Dwayne, you idiot. Not only that, but he doesn't do the hard R when we do all our pledges, if you know what I mean. I like how y'all got quiet. Shit. And then the best part for me is now that I'm getting older, life changes. Like somebody else said, now when I wake up, I snack, crackle, and pop. And I'm not even a Rice Krispie treat, if you know what I'm saying. But worse than that, I figured out doctors are a pyramid scheme. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I went to the doctor because I got a bruise from my softball, and I got a bill for $500. And I read the bill and it said contusion. Oh. And I was like, contusion? What the fuck's that? Yeah, it's a fancy way of saying bruise, motherfucker. So it swelled up. I had to get it drained. They did MRI, some other stuff. Got a bill for $5,000. They were like, it's a hematoma. I looked up hematoma. You know what that is? It's a big bruise, motherfucker. You know what I mean? So I got my thesaurus out. I called my boss. I was like, I got a wood product laceration. He's like, sounds serious. You get 4 weeks off. Perfect. Had a lady call me from the office, you know, that nosy one. And if you don't know who the nosy person at the office is, it's fucking you. But she was like, what's a wood product laceration? I was like, it's a paper cut, bitch. But I'll end on this. I feel like when life's going bad, people always say anecdotal shit to cheer you up. Like just because you have all your arms and legs doesn't mean life's going good, right? So I remember when my mom passed away, everybody wanted to cheer me up. They're like, you should get a necklace, maybe earrings, or like one of those little pendants made out of her ashes. That way you'll have something on you that reminds you of her. And I was like, oh, that's sweet. You mean like these cigarette burn scars? Best part is there's a tobacco usage history with these because on my right hand here, it's a Salem. That's a full menthol cigarette. And later she became a classy lady. So on my left hand, Virginia Slim. And don't worry, if this joke's too dark for you, I got my revenge. Because when the bitch died, I had her cremated. Yeah, guess who's the ashtray now, Mom? I think I got the better burn of that one, you guys. Hey, best part is, first time I ever told that joke live, the guy in the front row, he laughed, he cried, he rubbed a little scar on his forehead, and he was like, I miss you, Dad. Hey, my name's Dante Superman Barnett. Thank you for having me, KO Comedy. Give it up for your host, Casey McNeil.
Hey, Dante Superman Barnett. Bringing it to you tonight. Great show, man. So you did the DNA testing, huh? I finally got to take one of those DNA tests. Turns out I'm innocent. You think you're surprised? You should have seen those Dateline guys. So yeah, you guys give another hand to AA Ron, Ruth Brandt, Lisa Harmon, Dante, Superman Barnett, and Dead Air Dennis Mahler. We have been KO Comedy, your Sunday night show, the best one. But they're all great. So come and see us next week. Come and see all the other shows. In the meantime, we love you very much. Good night.
Hey,
Get home safely, everyone.
Good night.
Yes. Get home safe.
I'm going to drive home
I
now.
want to thank the band.
Great job, everybody. Thank you, Andy, for doing everything.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
Thanks-
thank you
thanks,
so much,
guys.
you guys.